we are able to spread the word and get out there to more folks. You can also join the Facebook group community, Life and Transition Experts Facebook group. And again, the Life and Transition Experts, we're here dedicated to helping folks through some of their biggest transitions, particularly when they're dealing with house and personal items. Now, when we're able to do that, we're able to hopefully provide some viable options for you or for your loved ones, whether that's deeper estate planning, or perhaps you need support or help finding a new community or home for a loved one. In fact, I'm helping a client right now who is his wife just passed away, unfortunately, this past December. We were able to help him find a way to. He wanted to move. Basically, he was the house was too big for him, too many memories, and our job was to help him find a way to pay for the new space. Well, he wanted to sell the property, and that's what we're able to do, help him within 14 days, make sure he had not only cash for the property, but also connecting him with placement agents and other folks who can help him find the next proper community for him. All right, so I digress. All right, so let's see if I'm doing this right. So today we're going to talk about annual accounting versus final accounting in a probate case specific to North Carolina. I'm in Durham, North Carolina. That's where my area expertise is, and that's where I hang out, and I try to learn as much as I can so I can share with families and help them make this process smooth. Probate, again, is the legal process for selling the affairs in the estate of a deceased person. So when you pass away or someone passes away, there has to be a way that whatever assets are in their name, or if there's debt that needs to be paid, there has to be a way of it being settled, and you need a legal authority to do that. You just can't walk into a bank or into a place and say, hey, my mother passed away. She said I can take this inheritance or half the whatever it is. No, you need a legal authority. Now, there are certain legal instruments that are in place, like joint survivorship and other clauses that you can place in different accounts to avoid probate, particularly the trust. You guys check out the trust. I'm not an attorney. I don't even play one on my YouTube channel, but I definitely recommend you check out trust to help you figure out how you can avoid this probate process. This is like taking out a civil lawsuit against your family. Now, if you do find yourself, like many people, going through probate because a loved one perhaps still has things to settle, no worries, you still can get it done. But I just wanted to explain to you what's the difference between final account and annual account. The final account is just what it says. It's saying that the probate is about to be closed. You have a final account of everything. You put it out there. It's out. And now you will be able to relinquish all your fiduciary responsibilities. Congratulations. You did it. You're done. You're no longer held liable. Now, the difference between a final account and an annual account is that an annual account is the probate stays open longer than a year, that each year from the year that you are authorized to grant the letters of authority or letters of administration, depending if there's a will, you have to file an account each year. And in that account, it's going to show all the documents. It's going to list again all the inventory, all the remaining assets in that estate's name. It's going to show, and during this time period, you'll be paying people, or you'll be paid creditors off and paid or shared inheritances. And so you'll also show all supporting documents of all copied checks, blank checks, signed documents that show the creditors were paid and inheritance was distributed. You have to show all of that again, both the annual and the final accounting. And so really that's the main difference, folks. The main difference is, as a matter of fact, I can go to a little cheat sheet. Is one is saying the estate is closed. The other one is perhaps the estate took longer than a year and you have to file. Now, any estate is going to take at least, am I sharing? Oops, I don't know if I'm sharing. It's going to take at least 4 months, because there's a thing called notice to creditors after you open the estate. Again, this is all depending on the size of the estate, but for most estates that are large, over 20,000, you'll have to fill out a notice to creditors, and that notice to creditors is essentially giving. You'll put it in the newspaper, and they have put it in the newspaper, run it for 4 weeks, and they have 90 days from that last date for any creditors to come and state any claims. And so that's 4 weeks in the news, 90 days afterwards. That's at least 4 months that people have time. So no large estate is going to close before 4 months, from my understanding in Durham, North Carolina, in North Carolina in general. So this is what the account looks like. It's the same page. You're going to click final or annual, depending on where it is. This is where you put a summary of all the total assets that are remaining. If there's a sale of a property or the stock's decreased or any value is going down, you'll change that there to check for the loss. You'll show proof of all the balances right here in the second section of any investments or any balances or any real estate that was willed. And then this is, you'll put the total here. And this will be the, this will be signed by the clerks and you in front of them. The next page, you do have receipts. Remember, you have to put receipts of everything that you receive, any new money that came in. And under section 4 is the disbursements. That's if you paid any funeral expenses or anything like that. And then the final channel or section is the distribution. So that's going to all heirs, and you'll have to make sure that they've signed to say that they did receive those. And there it is, folks. All right, so let me make sure I did this properly. I hope I sign off on every single thing I'm supposed to sign off on. And other than that, we're going to say rising tides, it lifts all sails. Cheers. Oh, again, please subscribe, like, share. Hopefully this is helpful to you, and reach out if you need support or help in navigating the probate process anywhere in the nation. I am connected to a nationwide network of vetted estate professionals. All right, cheers.